Alright, we are back in game with Osher. And let's see, first thing we want is Night Sight. I swore I logged out with 0 mana. I wonder if it regenerates while you're logged out. So last time, we got some treasure maps. We did a treasure map, but also we got 2 more from Earth Elementals. And I think the goal this time is going to be to do those maps. One is off the coast of Scarbray. This one, I think this is Valor Island. So that's going to be like east of Jolum. So we're going to get a boat and try to complete these treasure chests, treasure maps. Just for something a little different. So let's go to the bank. We're going to need our shovel. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these, oops. We're going to cut these bandages, but first we need to go buy a boat. New Halloween quest is happening. Why isn't my... Okay, there we go. So, and we're also going to continue to cast some spells and whatnot. Now, I need to buy more components. I'm almost out of regs. We also found out that we can pretty much cast 6 circle now. I mean, it's not perfect by any means, but we can do it. So here's the provisioner. They sell... Oh, no, they don't. You have to go to a shipwright. So I'm going to have to go to Britain. We're going to have to make a detour to Britain. This might be a good time to mark a rune in Britain, just to have it available. And we're going to continue to work on our meditation and our magery. So let's get some money out. This is going to eat about half of our current cash reserves. Not the rags, but the boat. Buy. Let's see. We need some pearl. We need some moss. We don't really need garlic. We're gonna cast through what we have and go from there as far as reassessing it for 6 circle. Ginseng will take 15. Mandrake root will take... I like mandrake root. We need it. That should be good, really. I'm gonna buy a couple more runes because I know I'm gonna mark one for Britain. Who knows where else? Put those over here. These are my empties. I'll keep them in that corner of my backpack. Man, it's such a mess. Let's see. Let's see if we can't clean it up just a little bit. It's definitely rough. Let's paralyze this cat. Okay, drop our gold. What can we get rid of? Not much. This meat can go in my resource bag. The rest of this is going to come with, I think. Yeah. We don't really need all these potions, but that's okay. Another thing we need to do is go ahead and equip our weapons, so it's set to unequip. We are off. Drop paralyze. So we can meditate all the way to Britain. Oh. One of the Halloween NPCs. I don't think we can... I don't know if we can defeat this or not. Let's go back. Drop some poison. Interesting that they're at the moon gate. Is this a person? Yeah, it looks like someone died as a result of this. Ouch. I'm in town, though. Why did that hurt me? I'm in town! Okay, maybe their moon gate is not in town. Maybe it's just outside of town. Bandages go off? Oh, I never put them on. Okay. Must have clicked the wrong thing. Sneak back up here. Interesting that they're so close to town. If I can drag them into town, I'll at least take 0 damage from their magic. Cool. 400 gold. That's wonderful. Halloween candy. I like this robe. I'm going to take that. I wonder if this leather is any better than what I'm wearing. Probably not. I just bought this set. 12, 13. So 13, 13. So trade my chest plate with hers, and I'll keep hold of that just in case. Don't need the rest. So we cut our first Halloween creature. Of course, we're stuck. Guess we'll cut some bandages. And find something to cast Paralyze on. Dog. Got magery. So we're moving on up in the magery. You... Moonglow? Yeah. Trinsic, Golem, Magencia, Minnock, Britain. So I'm sure there's other places to buy a ship, but this is the first one that comes to mind. Getting meditation gains, already gained half a point since we started this. Yeah, I think the Halloween creatures are now roaming the land of Britannia. So I think you can find them as you go out and about, and there's some new quest related to that. I don't think we're really capable of destroying those creatures, so not without a lot of work. So I'm not sure I'll take that quest on this character. And the shipwright is down here, I think. Yes. They also fixed this command, so you do get back on your... well... thought you did. This guy. Probably training cartography. So the smallest ship is 10k. We don't really need a big ship, so we'll get the small dragon ship, so it has the dragon on it. And the first one we're going to do, we'll do that one in Scarbray, because that's really easy to get to. Oh, we're going to mark a rune here. I like to mark my Britain runes over here behind this tree. I love how we succeeded the first few times, no problem, but... there we go. Britain West. Throw that in the bank. Building up our rune collection here. Might as well put this money in the bank, and realistically, let's put the ship in the bank. And we can, I don't know if they're newbie or not, so I'd rather not lose 10k. And then we'll take a quick trip back to the Moongate, go to Scarbray, place our ship, and dig up our treasure. Yeah, cutting bandage is not so bad. I mean, I just cut 100 in like 5 minutes, or a little bit more maybe, but I wasn't doing it the whole time. Moonglow, I just cast Night Sight. I don't know why it's already expired there. That's Night Sight must have some details on how it works. I don't know. There's that dog again. Tamer. So we'll take out the ship. we will go over here. Because that island should be just west of Scar. Yep, right there. So let's drop our ship right here. And where's the key? Okay, right there. So with these keys, you can recall to them too. So you can recall to your boat anywhere. You always want to make sure you lock your plank back. Gotta raise anchor on a freshly made boat. We're going forward left. We're going to turn left and go forward. Actually, forward left is good. Alright, well, this is fine. You can always open the plank from on the ship, even if it's locked. So as far as where the treasure map is, let's see. Looks like it's right here at the bend. No, it's right here at the edge. I think we discovered that it's the gray spot and not the red pin itself. So, right about here. Target the map, target the ground. That must be it. I don't think you get that message unless you're standing on literally the spot. Yeah, so we're digging up our second treasure chest. This is exciting. Do some anatomy on our horse while we're sitting here. Oops, I guess that cancels the digging process. No anatomy on the horse. As soon as the chest pops up, I'm going to jump on the horse so it doesn't get attacked by the skeletons and zombies and what other level... Oh, there's another NPC. Quest. That's not great. Hopefully he stays over there for now. Let's take out the longbat first. Take out the weakest stuff first so I can heal myself. Paralyze. Meditate. Attack. So we could use anatomy and eval on this guy. Both of those skills, as we talked about, are going to be really slow gains. I don't know realistically what they're going to get to in a no macro playthrough with no passive gains. Maybe 50, maybe 60, maybe. Definitely not getting to GM. Right, it's definitely the toughest thing to spawn here. Gonna dash away, do it. Ah, gotta get away from that guy. I do not want that evil doctor coming over here, and there's not a lot of space on this island. I could probably blade spirit him from the boat, though. That'd probably be the best choice. So if he comes after me, I'm going to run to my boat, and I'll blade spirit him from afar. As long as he's not a caster. And if he is, I can kind of move away on my boat. Low level stuff is giving me some tactics and magery, or macing. Alright, 1,000 gold. Should bring my identification along with me on these trips. So we'll put the magic stuff in this corner that we need to identify. Jewelry, could be good. So sometimes when you're moving stuff, like I mentioned, things will spawn here from the chest. Agility, I don't think I need that. Fireball. So this is a good way to get low-level scrolls. I mean, circles 3 and lower, maybe. I guess it drops 4 and lower. I don't know if we even need to pick that up. I got some swords. Doesn't look like it's a good mason drop, but we'll take what we can get. Okay, let's lure that evil doctor. So as I mentioned, you can recall to your boat key. So we're going to get within a vicinity here of the boat so he keeps following us, because otherwise he may lose aggro. And boom, we're on the boat. And then we'll Blade Spirit this guy. And the skeleton, as it were. Perfect. Yeah, looks like he's pretty weak, really. So the only safe tile on your boat, I think, is right here that can't be looted if someone were to kill you on the boat. Let's see if we can dispel this Blade Spirit once it kills the skeleton. Otherwise, we're going to have to wait for it to disappear, and that's no fun. Guess I can set up a macro for that. Won't be using it a lot yet, but in the future I will be. Man, first try. Wow. Bread. What? Halloween candy and 2 gold. Not so great. See if there's anything else on this island while we're here. Longbats, lots of longbats. Evil doctor again, but that really wasn't worth defeating. Maybe if we drop a poison on him. Come back in a minute and see how he's doing. Looks like he's pretty defeatable. Didn't really need the Blade Spirit. Probably could have just lightninged him to death. Not taking a lot of damage from that. He does good damage though. Okay, he poisons you with deadly poison. Maybe that's not deadly, maybe that's greater. Yeah, I think that's greater poison. Mana, not looking great. That didn't do anything. This is working out though, so these guys are totally doable. The poison kind of hurts, but we can cure that. $31 gold. So yeah, they're not so great. They give us Halloween candy, but that's about it. Poison hurts though. So now we're going to deed our boat, and to do that, we need to get back on it. We need to drop anchor. Then we need to get back off the boat. Then we need to lock the plank, and we double click the tiller man, and then we can dry dock the boat, and then it becomes this little boat deed. And then when we get enough mana, we'll teleport out of here. Recall out of here, rather. I think if you just move stuff around in the chest, it can cause more spawn, but on a level 1, I'm not sure how much is actually going to spawn out of it. So, Okay, one more mana and we can recall out, and then we're going to head to Jolum and go eastwardly. So much nicer to be able to get around at will. So that's like 10% of the boat right there. And maybe this magic stuff, maybe it could be good. Decent for us. Hardening, that's not bad. Fortified of defense. Weakness. Mage's Bane and Might, that's mana drain, I think. Agility, not so good. Greater healing. Blessing. Wear that for a while until it decays or stops being useful. I think most of that I'm going to sell, except for the ring mail, maybe. I think I'll keep hold of the ring mail. There's somebody else. Snowy. Let's save. Let's sell the plate helm. Sell the scimitars. Cutlass. So that just leaves a bunch of gems and clothes. We could probably sell those at the tailor. Maybe. Hat and short pants. I'm gonna keep that robe, I like it. Then the boots at the cobbler. Not for much though. And well, the provisioner might buy the watch. Sell the gems though. Might as well, instead of keep carrying them around with me. I never know what's going to happen. The bracelet sold for a whopping 3 gold, so maybe not so good. So just selling junk I've had on me, I got 1,000 gold, so that's another 10% of the boat. So when you look at it this way, I mean, the boat, not that expensive. We're going to get at least 30% back, maybe 40%. Man, that blessing watch is not going to last very long. The charges are just so fast. Okay, I think we're ready to go to Joel. Don't need that anymore. The right one, right? Yeah. So now we're headed to Valor Island. Close that. Refresh them out. No, that's where we needed to be. Okay, now we're in Joel, and we're just gonna put our ship down and sail east, directly east from here. And that should kind of put us in the vicinity of where we need to go. Where's the key? So whenever you do dry dock the boats, the keys disappear because they drop 1 key in your bank and 1 key on your person. And those both disappear when you dry dock, fortunately. Otherwise you'd have a lot of keys that don't work. Gotta move further away, right, and go forward. So we are sailing the high seas. Ships also have a cargo hold. They can hold up to, I think, 400 stones and 125 items. I think there's a weight limit on it. I don't know for sure. But it's pretty cool. You can keep things on a ship, and they take 2 weeks to decay, so if you don't refresh them in 2 weeks, they do disappear. But yeah, this is pretty cool. So this one is kind of like on the southeastern side of the island, southeast directly of the shrine. I'm pretty sure that Jolum is over here on the map, so we're just going to head east, and we'll eventually see this island on our map, I think. And I can practice hiding or paralyze while I'm out here. Might as well. I still have like 40 casts of that left to get to my 100. Raising meditation. There's a water elemental blocking our path. I guess we could defeat that. So you can fight things on your boat. You have to be at a corner with them like this. And you can loot the creatures you defeat. Jeez. Fortunately, you can just kind of step away if you need to. Come on. Let's heal up. You can also open the gangplank and get out there and fight them like that. Now, they cannot get on the ship. At least not like this. There are ways that elementals can get on your ship, though. There's also sea serpents and stuff you can find out here. Closer than that. At least I don't think he can get on the ship. Oh, shoot. Well then. This became a lot more dangerous pretty quickly. Fortunately, I think he's pretty much out of mana. We should be able to handle a water elemental now. I mean, we've come a long way. 80 Mason, 80 Tactics. 79.9. Look at that. Getting some magic resist. Need to run cast some fire fields, raise our magic resist. Maybe we can go forward now that the elemental's on the boat. Yep, sure can. So we can sail and fight. Okay, he's on the run. The movement's a little weird on a boat when you're in motion. I'm gonna stop just to make sure his loot doesn't get dragged away somehow. 300 gold? What, 3 black pearl? I'll take it. So we'll keep moving on. I wonder if we need to go to the right a little bit south, as it were. There's a dolphin. Because I'm not sure, it's not exactly an east line to get to this island. It's kind of east-east-south. There should be one island we'll come across first, and then there should be another bigger island. I'm not sure what's on the first island. So we've got 80%. We need to have... So 2 times 6 is 12, 13. So we need to have like 50 mana to gain effectively. Guy's hanging up the ship. I guess we'll have to fight him. We're not going to let him on board this time. That was pretty dumb. So I guess they can't just walk right on. I mean, I don't know why I thought they couldn't, but... We're getting good tactics gains this time around for having 80 of them. Oh, you can see an island right there, just barely the shallower water that surrounds the island. Paralyzed. Drop a lightning on him. Man, healing is failing. And we'll have to defeat him with a lightning because he'll start running away on the water. Unless we do want to let him on the boat, which worked out. I mean, we could do that just to keep his loot on the boat. once he gets kind of 1/3 health maybe, or 1/4, I'll let him on the boat. As long as I'm at full health. Yeah, this should be fine. We'll let him on the boat. I guess he's kind of stuck. So we'll just finish him off with lightning. Once he starts to run. Jeez, it's dark out here. So gotta chase him. Pick up our gold. 3 black pearl, 250 gold, 2 gems. Put those in the wrong pack, but I guess it doesn't matter. So that should be the first island. The other one should be, you know, on the same east-west axis as this island, so it should be coming up soon. And I'm sure we could have used a rune book to get here, but I think it's more interesting to take the path. To actually walk wherever we need to go in most cases. Create our own runes, so to speak. I'm not going to mark a rune here, but just as a general principle. I do wish they had a bigger version of the in-game map. They have this small one, then this slightly larger one. The game world is pretty big, especially for the time this game came out. I mean, 1997 really is when it launched. There it is. There's our island. So really, it's a pretty large game world. It can be too big in some cases. So we are here, and we're looking for that shrine. Giant serpents, great. I hate those. Let's try not to deal with those. Let's get rid of this for now. Make our map smaller. So here's the shrine. So we need to go directly southeast of here. We're gonna have to... Oh, is that a silver serpent? No! Drag him away from the treasure map spot. That's going to be the only way. We can handle a giant serpent if we need to, but not a silver serpent. Oh, come on, this sucks. I hate the jungle. So let's see if we can lure all 3 of these things way up here. Though we can cast invisibility now. So we could try to lose the enemies. Problem is, I think no matter which direction we go, we're going to find more serpents and more garbage attacking us. Okay, this isn't bad. We've got it down to 1 alligator for now. We're going to try to dig this up as quickly as possible. Might end up losing a horse. Probably should have left him on the boat. Can I even kill this thing? It's not looking great. Okay. Gonna lure the snake away. I hate the jungle so much. gotta be right around here somewhere. There we go. We got it. But now we've got, I think, the silver serpent. No, it's a regular snake. I can handle that attacking me. If we can just dig the chest up, we could do quick loot. No, silver serpent. Dig it up, dude. Dig it, quick. Come on. Okay, we got the chest up. Oh, wow. Come on. I've been cured. That was so close. Oh god, it's another one! What? Sea chart soaked in blood? This place is dangerous for me. No mana. No stamina. Get away from me. The silver serpent, we're gonna run away. Where's that chest at? There it is. Okay, we unlocked it. Did we heal or fail, or must have failed? Oh gosh, this is rough. We're just gonna have to do like a drive-by looting situation. This is too much. I hate the jungle. Did I say that yet? I hate the jungle. In 63. Let's just see if we can get all this stuff out of here really quick and run away. A lot of blood moss. That was way too close for my liking on the silver serpent. Don't think we have magic though. Yeah, I guess we do. Wow, okay. Wow. Yeah, that was a little too close for me. I'm gonna recover my mana, dry dock my ship, and get out of here. At least I'm safe on the boat. So we got 1,500 gold right off the top from this. I need an invisibility macro. Can't use it reliably yet, but I can still try to use it when it's time. Okay, let's get off the ship. If you're close enough to land like that, it'll take you straight off the ship when you walk on the plank. Still, that was successful. I wonder what that bloody sea chart was about. Let's put our 1,500 gold. Get out our identification wand and start seeing what we've got. Weakness, that's garbage. We can just throw it away. It's not going to sell for much. Guarding, it's not awful. Defense, that's the worst maybe? I can't remember which one's the worst. Guarding or defense. Let's just keep it. We could use a set of magic armor, right? Alright, and the wand. Lightning, that could be useful. We'll hold on to it. A silver mace. A silver mace, okay. We're a macer. Greater healing, that could have its use, but do I want to carry around all this stuff just for 3 charges? I don't think so. Boots of Cunning. Night Eyes, we're past using that. Durable crossbow. So the magic was awful, but we got a silver mace. I mean, let's go test that out at the graveyard. Boom. Let's see if we can find a lich at the graveyard and test it out. That was really close though. that serpent had me down to like 1 health. That could have easily gone south quick. Would have lost my horse. I could have rezzed at the healer. There was a healer on the island, fortunately. But it would have been hell trying to get my stuff back with no hiding. Let's see, is there a lich in here? A might too, so this is actually a really great weapon. Let's see how much damage we do to the zombie. Oh yeah. This is a lich killer. I don't even really want to use it on these guys. I want to go find the lich, and only the lich. Looks like there's no lich here today, but you can see how powerful that is. So we're going to hold on to that. Yeah, that was great. I mean, that's the kind of thing that we were hoping to get. You know, Silver Mace of Might. It doesn't get much better than that from the level 1 treasure chest. I mean, Might, like I say, there's Ruin and there's Might. And Might is the equivalent, basically, of a GM Smith's weapon. An exceptional weapon. So not only did we get an exceptional mace, but we got a silver exceptional mace. So we can take that to the liches near you or something, and just go to town. This kind of makes it even more important to have arms lore, though, so that we can figure out if these weapons, you know, when they start to decay. So let's put the shovel back in here. 39 cotton, that's a lot. We didn't end up marking any more runes, I think. That's a staff of healing. We need to remember that we have this lightning wand, 15 charges, and then in here we've got 20 charges, so that can take out a tough enemy. We're pretty close. I don't know what we're doing with the Halloween candy for now. We can put it in our special bag. Two greater heals. We'll use those at some point to get some free heals. Yeah, I'd say that was fruitful. I might try to cast a few more spells. What was this? This spell. I made a macro for that, right? Yeah. Still need to practice casting Paralyze. I just don't think we're there yet for Energy Bolt. I mean, we can cast 6, but I don't even know if we've gained a gain off of casting 6. It doesn't seem like it. But we're very close to 60 magery. So the difference between these two is, I think this number is affected by your stats. So this is your real base skill, and then you have stats affecting the further points. But I think that, you know, it's really this number that it operates on as far as what you can cast. So we should be able to cast 6 somewhat, not very well. I still thought back on OSI what a big deal it was to be able to cast 6 circle. It felt huge because I was stuck in the 5th circle for so long, and I remember the first time I cast Energy Bolt, you know, I fizzled so many times. And then finally when that Energy Bolt left me, I felt so powerful. Not that I could do it reliably at all. But even though this wasn't, you know, a dungeon crawl with the goal of gaining skills, we still gained a little bit, you know, a third of a point in magery. We gained almost a point in meditation. We gained a point and a half in tactics, half a point in macing. So it was fruitful, regardless of, you know, the goal. And plus we got treasure. A silver mace. I mean, that's great. Keep casting. We're really getting close to being, you know, our 100 cast goal. So that's good. It took a few episodes, but it does seem like we're almost there. And how much gold did we end up with? We had 20,000 before we bought the boat. Now we've got 13.5, so it really wasn't that bad. We made back a good portion of the money, you know, 30-40% of the cash. And we could still sell some of that stuff. And that ring mail, I think I'll put it in the bank. Just put it in my armor cache. I want to move these robes, though. this giant collection of robes I've got for no reason. I like that blue-green one. What can I say? I like robes. So get rid of that. Why are these in here? Those we'll use in the field at some point. So let's put our ring mail in here. I've got an extra piece of leather for next time we need to refresh it. Is that it? I guess so, because I sold the plate mail helm. The plate mail is going to take a lot of our decks away, but it still could be useful. I'm trying to think if there are any other key cities we need to mark runes in for now, but I don't think so. I think we're alright. Probably cast a few more times and call it a short one on this one. But it was successful. I mean, I did what I was trying to do. And we have a ship now for what purpose, you know, whatever purposes we might need it. If we ever find a bunch of strong enemies on a riverside or, you know, area like that, we could use that to take them out without being too, you know, taking too much damage, unless they're all casters. So it might be an interesting idea to mess with that at Fire Island or something. I could take out drakes and dragons from the boat, if I could lure them over there. Don't know how successful I'd be at that, but that's the only place on the overworld I can think of where drakes and dragons will spawn. So we've completed 3 treasure maps now. That's pretty good. I think next time we might go back to Shame and try to collect some more treasure maps, and well, just general skills and things like that. Because Shame has been good to us so far. And then once we're a little bit further along in magery and other things, we could go down to level 2, take out air elementals maybe. I'm not sure. We're still a long way from getting into wind, that's for sure. We need like 12, 13 more points of magery before we could go to wind, but that would be a great place to go as far as farming some drakes, dragons, demons, liches, that kind of thing. The spawn there is kind of slow, but it's usually pretty empty there, so it's not like you have a lot of competition. Probably about 20 more casts of this left. I really should try Energy Bolt for gains again. But next time, regardless, I think I'm going to take extra Energy Bolt regs and just cast that whenever I'm near full mana. And let's see, 96 plus 75 plus 54, that is the stat cap. We're at the stat cap, so I can gain no more intelligence without sacrificing something. So I might drop 6 strength and bring up to 60 intelligence for now. I think that would be an okay move, so we'd have 90, 75, 60, and we can kind of evaluate it. I might even pull some dex down, 5 more points of dex to get 65 intelligence and be kind of a well-rounded character. You know, for now, I don't see any reason not to, but, you know, if I'm looking at my stats right now, the thing that I need the most that I don't have is going to be intelligence. I don't have enough mana to really drop a lot on there. And part of that's because of my meditation being so low. But we're raising it, you know, we're getting there. Hoping to be at 30 sometime soon. I think it was the right call to prioritize majoring in meditation over hiding. I think it's going to give me a lot more options. Let me try Energy Bolt. See if I get a gain off of some fizzles. It's not looking good. See, no gains whatsoever. It's really weird. I guess it's just not quite high enough to get good gains off of 6, which is just strange to me. I feel like if you can cast it, you should be getting gains, fizzles or not. So I guess I need to stick to Paralyzed, just finish out those 20-30 casts and hope I get some gains on it. Looking at this, I'm at 56.1, 59.6. I mean, that's got to be ballpark. But I might need closer to 57 and 58 base skill in order to gain properly off of Energy Bolt. There's not much else I can do, you know, simultaneously, though. It's not like I need to gain music right now because I don't have provoke, and I've reached my dex goal, or at least pretty close. So I just have to stick to paralyze. Meditation. But as you can see, you know, that's not really gaining for me anymore either, not as much. I really think 6th is the ticket, but I'm just not seeing the evidence of that yet. I pretty much cast my components down, though. I'm pretty much at baseline, so I did pretty much do those 100 casts, but so we'll see next time. But I think it was really successful. You know, we got 3 treasure, I'm sorry, we did 2 treasure maps, we got a boat. Things are moving along for us. So thank you for tuning in, and like, subscribe, comment, whatever you may want to do to help out these videos. And, you know, leave me ideas, things you'd like to see, places I might go. We'll catch you next time.